Hello, good morning. Welcome to this Dawn Busters Taste Challenge. I have two American blended whiskeys with no age statement. And just see if I can get it to come in from outside if Dawn will actually arrive. I doubt it. No age statement. 100% whiskey blend because there's no commodity statement on either bottle, which is required if you want to add grain spirits, unaged neutral grain spirits. You must put a commodity statement. They don't have it, so they're 100% whiskey. Now, I didn't say they were 100% good whiskey. I just said whiskey now of some sort. Calvert Extra was introduced in 1963 by the Seagram's Company, and I even put their introductory ad on Alcohol Eggs, the Facebook group Alcohol Eggs. And it was like introducing Calvert Extra, the soft whiskey. That was their ad campaign, the soft whiskey. And this is 100%, it says it right there, 100% whiskey blend. There's no age statement, so we know it's at least 4 years old. Since it's blended, it is allowed to have flavoring and coloring added. Can't say that it doesn't remark. The bottle doesn't mention that. That doesn't mean anything. They're not required to describe that if they do add flavoring or coloring, but some companies will tell you, others won't. Sazerac, they're usually pretty good about it, being upfront about it. Well, this thing doesn't want to focus. The camera is very stubborn sometimes. Oh yeah, well, I'm waiting for that. This bottle is old. I think it's from 1995, and it's from the 1991 to 2015 Jim Beam era of Calvert Extra. Seagram sold Calvert Extra to the Beam Company in 1991, and then they sold it to Luxco in 2015. Luxco still makes two versions of Calvert Extra, but neither one is like this one. I don't know. They didn't want to make a 100% whiskey blend. All right, just not going to focus. It's hung up on me and not on the bottle. Okay. Clubhouse. Now it focuses. Clubhouse. Could have been something with being too dark. The trademark data I found for Clubhouse is that it was first used in commerce in 2018. But it seemed like it's older than that. Okay, like I don't know if that's correct, but that's all the data I could find, that it was first used in commerce in 2018. Now, if you buy the Clubhouse Gin or the older design, it has a color drawing of a clubhouse. This one has a pen and ink drawing of a clubhouse. You can't see it, but in the background, and it's got golf clubs and fishing poles and it's made by Heaven Hill. Now they're using some alias name down here. Worldwide. What does it say? Kentucky Standard Distillers. Yeah, Kentucky Standard Distillers. Kentucky Clubhouse blended whiskey with natural flavors and caramel color. So they're telling you right there, they're adding flavoring and they're adding coloring. And if you look on the website for Heaven Hill, their product specifications, they say that this is a DSS. They got it listed DSS, capital D, capital S acronym, or an acronym. The initials. If anybody knows what a DSS is, let me know. I know what it is. I'm just seeing if any of the viewers know. I guess you could look it up. But if you know it without looking it up, let me know. If you had to look it up, don't let me know because I already know. Okay. I don't know why they have it listed that way or why they consider it that, but that's what they have it listed as. This bottle was so cheap, and it's only produced in liters. Clubhouse, if you look at their website, Clubhouse whiskey is produced in liters only. Now the gin, I can find the gin in 375s, the liter, maybe the handle. I don't know what their reasoning is. Obviously, the liter is usually a barroom size. If you go to most barrooms, taverns, lounges, they'll use liter bottles. I don't know why, but they do. If you go to Elio's Wine Warehouse in New Orleans, they mainly sell liter bottles. So Elio's is unusual in that respect because most liquor stores do not sell or typically don't sell the liter bottles, but Elio's pretty much only sells the liter bottles of whatever brand they carry in. So that's unusual. Okay. Total Wine will sell liters of many products, but to go into a liquor store and it's all liter bottles is kind of unusual. Okay. Unusual in my experience of shopping. Appearance. Well, it's the same, isn't it? Let's see if Calvert will focus now. Yes, but now you have the glare. That's what it looks like. Okay, without the glare. This bottle was so bad looking when I bought it. It was covered with dust and grime. I didn't know. It wasn't even by the other whiskeys. It was just stuck on the side somewhere in the store. And I thought, oh, this is terrible. And I said, I don't even know if it's going to ring up. I said, can you check the price? And they scanned it. It came up $8.99. I said, I'll buy it. I came home and got some very warm water and soap, and I washed it off very carefully and got it nice and clean. And it looks all right. Not perfect. But, I think it's from 1995. Can't prove it, but I think so. Okay. So put these in view. Calvert Extra and Clubhouse. And like I said, Clubhouse is a line. Go to Total Wine and More. They're going to have Clubhouse whiskey, gin, vodka, rum, tequila, brandy, whatever they make. It's like Fleischmann's or Mr. Boston or McCormick, that family-owned company in Weston, Missouri. It's a whole line of various liquors. That's a common thing. You see that around oftentimes. I think there's one called 360. 360 degrees, all around circle. Coming from Princeton, Minnesota. I think so. They make liqueurs as well. Walmart got rid of their De Kuyper liqueurs, sold them all cheap. I didn't want them, but and then they replaced it. I said, "What's going on over here?" And then I noticed next time I went in there, it had all Mr. Boston liqueurs, not the liquors or anything, just the liqueur. I said, "Oh, how about that?" Well, just smell like grain, like literally cereal grains, corn, wheat, barley, like those multi-grain cereals that they market. We call them old people cereals. And the children never ask for that. If you go to a grocery store, they never ask for that. They want color swirl Fruit Loops. Now they got the new color swirl Fruit Loops. Each loop has different colors on it. They'll ask for that. They're not gonna ask for Special K multigrain. But that's what that smells like. This smells like that too, but without the richness. So I think that's Calvert. On aroma, I think it's Calvert in my left hand, and I think this is Clubhouse in my right. Oh, price again. Calvert was $8.99 for the regular bottle. Anytime I say regular bottle, that means what? In the United States, 750 milliliters. In Europe and Australia, and it means 700 milliliters, 70 centiliters, a ripoff. There was a rumor that the American companies were going to go to that 700 instead of 750, but that would cause like a crisis of anger, because you would have to say, well, everybody got to go to that standard. And they're going to be some liquor companies going to say, oh, no, you get the real amount here. And then people are going to gravitate toward that, and it'll be the controversy. So nobody's made the move yet, to my knowledge, to drop 50 milliliters off the bottle. That's Calvert. I know it's Calvert Extra because it can't be Clubhouse. See what I'm saying? Clubhouse does not taste that like that. Doesn't have that cherry flavor. Doesn't have the richness. Doesn't have the full body. Doesn't have the character. So I know it's Calvert because it can't be Clubhouse. All right. Can't see close up with these glasses because the glasses are designed for far away. Like they're even actually too close for this computer screen monitor. I need to get some reading glasses, but I don't need glasses to read. Okay. If I read a book, I don't need glasses. But if I'm like, looking at prices in a store or looking at this monitor, I need glasses because these are too strong. And when I take them off, I don't have enough strength to see because I can't hold it. From looking at my phone or reading a book or a magazine, I don't need glasses. I see fine, perfect. It's just any distance, it gets blurry. Like this pathetic camera that when the camera's clear, when it focuses, it's a sharp image, but it has problems with its autofocus. Maybe that's why it's $30. Okay, Logitech. Some people say, oh, well, there's your answer. Don't buy that brand. I've heard other people say that. Don't buy Logitech. There's no logic in it. I think they're right. The other camera wouldn't break. I still have that other camera, that old low grade, that's saying that it didn't have focus problems, but that old low definition thing still worked. I still have it. I kept it in case something happens. People used to give me a hard time over that thing. I had that thing so long. I knew it was never going to break in any, but my last 20 more years. I might hook it back up just to see if people will notice. Clubhouse. It's probably the worst blended whiskey I've got right now. It's kind of rough and bitey on the underside. And I think that's why they add natural flavor to it. And I don't know what that flavor would be. But whatever it is, it kind of like masks the teeth gritting part of it. And it's lighter bodied, and the finish is a little ragged. This would be a good one to get if you were unemployed and you needed, or you felt like you just wanted to, you say, oh no, I got to have my whiskey every night, or something situation like that. And you might tell me, don't worry, I'm not depressed. I'm looking for a job. I'm in the habit of drinking one every night, and I control it. One is not going to be bad, one a night. I would agree. But you say, but the money problem right now, can I buy Crown Royal? I don't have the funds. Or, so could I settle on this? Yeah, you could, but you might want to blend it with something. And you probably would. You'd say, well, I'm mixing it with Pepsi Cola made with real sugar. That'd be a good choice because Pepsi Cola made with real sugar is a pretty good soft drink for it's coming from me, a person that doesn't drink soda pop, soft drinks. That's why it's good because it's made of real sugar. Now I got that Topo Chico that my friend David gave me. What a gift. I'm saying that facetiously. Man, I was looking at that ingredient list and it said sucralose. And I said, oh no, Splenda. I think that's called Splenda. I was saying equal, but that's a different nasty sugar substitute. Splenda is supposed to come from the word splendid. Well, there's nothing splendid about it. It's nasty and I hate it. And that Topo Chico, I was like, this stuff is no good. I don't know why Coca-Cola had to be cheap and not use real sugar because they own Topo Chico. But look at the top selling Coca-Cola products, all this artificial flavoring, and people say, ooh, I just love Diet Coke and Coke Zero. I say, man, I would never drink that in my life. And it's not because of health reasons or I got some conspiracy theory about the health effects, although they're probably true. People use that term to make you be quiet. You know, they'll say, that's a conspiracy theory. That means don't talk about that. Don't ask questions about that topic. And if you read about who came up with that term in 1967, it would even make more sense to you about why you should look into that. But you want to go with the real sugar if you're going to drink something sweet. I'm not saying it for health reasons, although it's probably true, probably bad for you. But I just say for flavor reasons, it's horrid. So I got to soldier through that Topo Chico, and to me that's like a wasted beer opportunity. But I'm going to shoot the video. And then I'm going to get to real beer, meaning IPAs. And then these are questionable IPAs because the first one we had was just a shambles from a company that usually does good work. I said, this is what it's come to. Okay, well, Calvert Extra is a clear and present winner. It's so obviously better. It is worth this $8.99 versus $5.99. Can you believe it? $5.99. I bought this Clubhouse for $5.99 at Savannah discount. True story. Was it worth $5.99? Well, I mean, a whole liter of whiskey for $5.99. Yeah, it's worth it theoretically. Then you have to say, yeah, but would you want to drink it? And my answer would be generally no. No, I wouldn't really. No, I mean, I'm going to calculate something right now. Because I know of a whiskey I can buy, a Canadian blended whiskey. You know, that doesn't use any grain neutral spirits that are unaged. Okay, so then it wouldn't be grain neutral spirits anymore. Once it's aged, 3 years, it's whiskey. Okay, 1750 times 1,000, 25%. Okay, so that brings us down to $7.36 a liter. Mm-hmm. Convert that back up to $7.50. $10.48 for a whole handle. Can you buy any whiskey for $10.48 a handle? I don't think so. Not this day and age. Not really. 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I think they did sell the handles of that caliber Canadian blended whiskey for $9.96 at Walmart. But right after I saw it, then it went up to $10.96. So that was about 10 years ago. So yeah, okay, I guess technically it's probably less than 10 years ago. Yeah. But you can still buy liquor Yeah, you can still buy liquor for less than $10 for a handle. I got some examples. International markets got that weird Mexican sugar vodka for 7.88. Well, obviously that's the cheapest price going in America today. Now, some people say, "Oh no, don't ever buy it. It's terrible." I was so curious to try it because they said it was terrible. If they'd have said it was just ordinary, I wouldn't have been tempted to buy it. But people were so hysterical about it in a negative way. I thought, "Oh, I want to buy it now." Anytime somebody tells me something's really, really bad, it makes me want to buy it. If they say it's average, I don't care because a lot of stuff I taste is average. Total Wine and More got that Nikolai premium vodka with premium liqueur, the green label for $8.99 whole handle. So yeah, it's doable. Walmart got the Caliber vodka and the citrus vodka, either one, handle bottle, $9.99, $9.96. Still now, right now. Now I can't say it's any good. I just said I got it. Okay. Clubhouse. Well, there's a little nutty flavor to it. Well, I miss it when it's gone. No, I won't. And it's getting low, so yay! What's this going to give me? About five? It's probably 5 taste challenges. It looks, because I'm thinking it's like a regular bottle, but it's a liter, so it's probably 5 more taste challenges, unfortunately. But when it's gone, then I'll just throw the bottle away. Calvert, that's probably 10 more taste challenges, and this is a real winner. It's a real winner. It's probably one of the best blended whiskeys I've got, American or foreign. Right up there with the Canadians and the Irish and the Scotch. Don't have any Japanese blend. Or Thai or Indian, Indo, Sri Lankans. So I have a few more coming up. And then it's on to Canadian blended whiskey. And I have an never mind. It's not exciting. I don't know why I even said that. It's exciting in the sense of being strange, but it's not exciting in the sense of being an excitingly good product. It's just an ordinary product, like I'm just finished talking about. But when I tell you where I bought it from, you might get excited by saying, "What? They don't sell liquor at that pharmacy? Are you crazy?" Well, I'm not crazy because that's where I bought it. Okay, y'all take care now.